Hi there, students. Weather or climate? What's the difference? Well, the difference between these two is very easy. The weather is short term. It's what is happening outside now. It's what's been happening over the past few days. Whereas a climate is the average weather over a period of time, probably 30 years or something like that. So we talk about climate change. Yeah, the weather is getting warmer. Yeah, the climate is getting warmer. So the weather refers to something temporary, a temporary state around now or around a point in time. Whereas climate is talking about the average of that. Okay, so a climate is much more long term. You might have a really cold period. Yeah, the summer we're having here at the moment this year, it's been very rainy and the sun hasn't shone very much, and it's quite a lot colder than usual. But that doesn't mean that the climate is not getting warmer, because the climate is talking about the average over a longer period of time so that it's representative. And that's the basic difference. Whether you can have sunshine, you can have a heat wave, you could have a blizzard, a snowstorm, heavy showers, hail, sleet, clear weather, all these types of things. But the climate is the average over a period of time. So the average temperature, the average amount of rain, the average amount of snow, the average hours of sun, the average humidity, the average of when spring starts, the average of when winter begins. Okay, and those sorts of things. Okay, so weather. We can also actually use the word weather as a verb. This means to be exposed to the elements and to discolor or to disintegrate. So you have a new building and outside everything is perfect, but the stone outside or the bricks outside slowly start to weather, to disintegrate or wear due to exposure to the elements. Then you could weather a crisis, to come through a crisis. Yeah, to weather a storm, to come through a storm. Yeah, so to survive it, to come through the other side without any harm. And then let's see a couple of idioms with weather. To make heavy weather of something, to exaggerate the difficulty of something that you're doing. He seems to be making very heavy weather of his studies. I think he's not motivated. And then if you're under the weather, you're a little bit sick. Yeah, he couldn't go to work today because he was under the weather. It might also mean that he's drunk or he's got a hangover as well. And then climate. Well, okay, we could say the political climate. We live in a climate of unrest, a climate of fear and insecurity. Okay, the general feeling in a place. So yeah, at the moment I think the social climate is one of worry and protection against COVID. So yeah, to weather and climate. Yeah, you could have the climate of opinion as well. Yeah, a temperate climate, the economic climate, the moral climate. Okay, so the difference between weather and climate. Weather is a temporary thing. It's what's happening now or around a certain time. Whereas the climate is the average of weather over a length of time. Let's see, both of these words, 5 in formality, you can use them anywhere. And then the origin, well, the origin of weather, there's a Proto-Germanic word, wedra, and that itself comes from Proto-Indo-European, wedram, from hue, which means to blow. And then climate, the climate, climat in French, or in Latin, clima, or even in ancient Greek, klima, latitude, yeah, inclination. So yeah, as your latitude changes, your inclination to the sun, you have a warmer or a colder climate. So there we go, weather or climate, now you know the difference. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Weather or climate?